Hey.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back, everyone. We're building a Zach today, we got a 4070 Super, some other hardware. This should be interesting.
Just need to highlight.
That's a weird
highlight
case.
those man thighs right
It's gonna be
there.
a weird case.
How's it going, guys? Hey, chat. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Building a PC today.
Yep.
How about that? Looking hoochie, Daddy.
Catch me outside.
How about that? We got Mochi in chat. I almost missed your thing, but you asked if it was a Lee and Lee build today. Yes, it is. I believe this is your system.
Which one?
If you're still in chat, say hi, say hello. If you're still there, I know you're around.
TSR Mochi.
Thank you for the sub. Sumo actual.
Somo.
Fantastic name. Thank you.
Somo.
I see Zach is doing his squats. You can't skip leg day.
Never.
Never skip.
Dude, I skipped gym day altogether. Like honestly.
Just skip it.
Yeah.
Skipping for years.
Connor is currently 20 feet off camera per usual. He'll slowly drift into frame as we continue. He'll slowly inch his way
There.
over into frame.
That's
Yep,
all
there
they
you
get.
go. You get
That's
a
all they
hand
get.
so far. Anything to keep it interesting. Oh no, don't steal my... Well,
I wonder how many components can I fit in my pocket.
well, now he's thieving. Looking hoochie daddy. Indeed, Drew. It's been a minute. It's been a couple weeks now.
For what?
Blame Tanner.
I do blame Tanner.
How is this my fault?
Everyone, blame Tanner. We do have an off-camera host today now that we have more help for this. It
They
should be
demoted me.
Quite, well, I don't know about demoted. Something about...
Trust me, from where we are right now,
Yeah.
the next step is fucking getting out of here. Like, just get out of here.
It's being on that side of the
There's
camera.
nowhere else. You're rock bottom already. So, I mean, you live under the rock, be a little crawdad. I don't fucking know. Get out.
Aztecia, hey ding dongs. Good to see you again, Aztecia. What's up?
Hey, ding. I got nothing but camera view for the. Dude says, wow. Picking on Tanner. All right.
Yep.
What do now?
Let's get the rundown of the specs real quick. We have a 7700X.
You can't
going
prove
in
that. You can't
no,
prove
that's
that.
true. I can't prove that. I can't even see that from here. Going in a B650 tough board with 32 gigs of Kingston Beast memory. Absolutely great memory right there. Deepcool LS720 AIO and a couple of 1 terabyte M.2 drives. To go with all that, we have the 4070 Super from Zotac. It's a little guy. Actually, a really cool looking GPU. We like the Zotac stuff. And then, of course, the case no one's ever heard of ever before. First time reveal.
What's that?
Evo, an O11 Evo. The greatest case to exist to the PC community. The greatest thing since sliced bread in the PC space is that case. Virgie, how's it going?
I was like, dead air.
No, I'm reading chat. I'm catching up because no one else, my off-camera
Reading?
or my other host, want to
okay,
read
okay,
chat
okay.
as well.
Guys, we got a question
Since
here from
literally
chat.
no one wants to read chat but me.
Is a Ryzen 7500F with a RTX 4070 Super a good combo?
It is actually a pretty good combo. I'm not too familiar with the 7500F, but a
only here so I don't
7000
get
series
fined.
Ryzen with the 4070 is all new enough to make sense. Mochi, as a military service member, I give thanks to you. Awesome, dude.
Mochi. I love some
Thank
mochi.
you for hanging out in chat. We, of course, love our veterans, veteran-owned company. We work with them. Very awesome people. Very awesome guys.
Mochi wanted to know, can you guys sign your names on the tempered glass?
Yeah, we can do that.
There you go.
Huh? Can we sign names on tempered glass? Who said that?
Mochi.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now.
That is whose system we're building today.
We have PC Philanthropy in chat. Just got his Twitter account back.
Yep,
Congrats, man.
Hitting us with the classic free PC when? Maybe next stream.
Don't ask. Next person who asks. Ban. Delete.
Man, gone. Out of here.
Backhand.
Chris, I was told to come for the free PC. Yeah, I mean,
Son of a bit. Well,
we'll have
all
to
right.
get the next
Ban.
one going here.
Gone.
I have a 12. Jesus, I can't talk today. 12700F and a 3060 12 gigabyte. What should I upgrade first?
12th gen CPU with the 3060 card. Honestly, not a bad combo, but that 3060 for sure probably look towards upgrading that. The 40 series, the 4060s, 4070s.
We got
all
stools now.
fantastic options. Aztecia free PC only for you, no one else.
How does it go down?
Someone asked, are SFX power supplies bad? I have PC part picker list with a 7800X3D and a 4070 Ti, and it's 850 watts. I want to know if a power supply would be enough to handle it. It's a Lianli SP850. Typically with SFX power supplies, you get them because you more so need to fit within an ITX case. So unless you like need to go SFX with a power supply, you probably aren't getting the better budget option.
I like the cart over here. I want the cart over here near me.
Yeah, we got some real jokesters in chat today, guys.
Cart
I'm missing the
and
reference of one
more.
of these, but yeah. Yep, we have the Zotac dual fan 4070 Super.
I'm sucking a guy duck currently. Like a male duck? You're just sucking off a male duck? Just reading the chat.
4060 is not worth it. Which is
I mean,
mean-
the 4070 triple fan. No, this is a shorter.
I mean,
dual
that's a
fan.
good quick way to get
Zotac
kicked out of
line.
your public park. Anybody know a good graphics tablet?
A good graphics tablet. Are we talking about? I'm confused now.
Like a you
It's either
like
a
a
mini
game like
graphics
a
card-
gaming tablet?
Yeah, or are we talking like a gaming tablet? Because they do have like the what's the ROG one called that just came out recently? The
Well,
Ally or something.
That's
the
not
handheld.
that's not a tablet.
Well, that's like the closest thing to get to it. They're not gonna make like an iPad.
I was thinking, you know how like you have those padded tablets for kids to use in restaurants so they shut up? That's what you get. That's what I was thinking.
It's a Lianli O11 Mini, so yeah, I would need an SFX. I have to double check that. I feel like we did an ATX power supply in there, but if
Nope,
not,
nope,
the
nope,
Lian,
nope,
it is SFX
nope.
only.
The
Then
Lianli Minis.
then you're on the
SFX.
right track there with the SFX power supply. There's no like diminishing like qualities to it whatsoever. It's just the SFX is referring to the size form factor of that power supply.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shows on XFX. I think Shogun just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty good one.
You can watch like It's
Shogun
Always Sunny.
slaps, bro.
Who even
it's
me?
so good.
Thank you for the sub.
I can't see.
4070 12 or 8 gig. This is the 12 gig.
4070 Super.
Yep.
I'm
What's your
super.
favorite PC case?
O11 Eve.
What's the favorite PC case? It's almost an impossible question.
There are so many cool cases now.
Yeah, and if it doesn't look like an Evo, does it really exist?
Yeah, honestly, my favorite cases now are the ones that can get as abstract as possible.
Yeah.
The least case-like looking cases are going to be my favorite. We've done a couple open air, water-cooled builds going on over there. They're actually very neat. Less of that boxier style, more of like the, kind of like what they do with ITX builds, where they kind of sandwich it back and forth. They can either tall and slim or
Feels
short
weird
and slim.
sitting down.
It does.
We've never. At least I haven't.
We also
not
never really
for-
had chairs that were good for this.
We have we have new chairs. Yeah.
Down, like
we have new chairs.
upgrades.
I'm gonna take my sweet ass time.
Plunder Princess, I don't know if you've met me. There was, I think my first stream, they were calling me like thing number 1 or something.
Or new guy 2 or something.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't
new
know. We had some
guy
names for
or,
you for
or
sure.
nameless
Hey,
intern number 1
Look,
or something.
Plunder and I go way back. We dated back in high school. We were a throuple because she's married now. All three of us were together. We go way back.
Yeah.
Plunder, ignore Tanner. He's not gonna be here. for
I've
long.
learned in the last month of working here that I just need to not listen to anything Connor says.
It goes a long way. Really
I
does.
love you is what she says.
I told you. go way back.
Somebody asked a little bit up, what's your favorite PC case? Did
Yep.
you answer that?
Yeah, we joked about the
Okay,
Evo, and then I
okay,
said pretty
okay.
much anything open air,
Oh,
abstract
this
looking.
is what I wanted.
Yep.
You should
HL
make a build with the Tower 300 and make it look like a Helldivers drop pod.
Yes.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
That is on the list of ideas.
It's been talked about.
And just to
Way
double
ahead of
check,
you.
everyone
Your
can
kiss
hear
is
Tanner fine,
on
right?
my list.
All the audio and stuff
I
is working
said
for that.
Your kiss is on my list.
Maybe that's what we need as background music for the stream.
Whoa.
Why won't my messages send? Well, that one sent, so I'm kind of scared to see what you were trying to send, and it didn't.
Something about PayPay.
I'm concerned that that one did, but the rest didn't. Chris, what I gotta do for that freebie, my guy?
Shouldn't have
Bro, I
asked
wish
that
we had some
question.
freebies.
My
We were
God.
unprepared today. It's our first stream in a little bit. But I wish we had some hats, maybe some Sour Boys candy.
I can go look for something if you want.
Mochi, if you want to look into some GPU specifics, if you were to reach out to Drew in chat, he'd be able to help you as far as swapping out components or making any changes to this build. Neither of us have any control over that, unfortunately. So if you do want to make changes from what you see here or anything
I just
that's
work
different,
here.
yeah,
That's it.
reach out online or to the website to support, and we will get that sorted out for you. What's the best 4070 supermodel? Man, it's a
What's the
supermodel
best?
now.
What's
Yeah,
the best supermodel?
supermodel?
What's the best supermodel?
Yeah.
Ooh. I only know ones from like.
Yeah, I gotta go early 2000s.
Yeah. I don't really pay attention to any of that.
No. Best 4070 Super, really, I hate to say it, they're all the same. They're all so close to being the same. Now, between the 12 gig, or what are the two variants? Are there even two variants for memory of that card?
I don't know.
Do they make the 4070 Super in 12 and 8 gigs, or is it just 12?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Don't know. But you're basically between the memory capacity and the cooler design. Like this is a 2-fan versus a 3-fan. But between brands, really, dude, you're looking for the best price. Whatever fits in your budget. If it's a 4070 Super, it'll do you wonders.
It'll do you.
It'll do you. It will do you. Skipping that song.
Shower boy. Whoa now.
Did we ever get an answer if the audio's working?
No, but no one has said anything against your voice
Okay.
talking, so I'm guessing
I
it's
think
fine.
it's working because Plunder Princess
Yeah.
mentioned it. So
Yeah, the Sour Boys, Sour Boys candy is great. It comes with all Meta PC's purchases. Mochi, you'll be getting some Sour Boys candy with your PC.
audio is good. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah, Plunder, it's been a minute since I've seen you in chat, let alone since the time we streamed. It's already been, what, a few weeks?
Well, if I'm not going to be in this stream, then why would she be in the stream?
Maybe she is the stream.
She is the stream.
Barney Ross, what's up, dude?
Barney
Go on, man.
Ross.
Good to see you back in chat.
Facts.
Hopefully the Avatar build is still doing you well.
Hopefully the
Did you beat the game yet?
Torok Moktau. I will fly with you.
Mochi, you're gonna get Sour Boys with your build.
Yes.
Sour
Do we
Boy.
have?
We send it with every build.
We do. So we have our own Meta PC's Sour Boys candy. This is kind of like a sour belt type sour candy, but it is you can see that the Meta PC's edition.
You can't
It's not in
see
focus,
shit.
but yeah, this is very good. Good candy.
Very
Very sour. If you like sour candy,
very,
that's for you.
Good.
What's your guys' opinion on Digital Storm?
Digital Storm,
Like
the brand.
Yeah, they're another
Yeah.
SI out
I mean,
there.
they exist. Yeah,
They
they're there.
exist.
Things about them, you know, they're
Yeah.
I think
they're
they
a
did
company.
a cool video the other day.
I've
where-
heard of them.
Computers and things and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They did a fun video where they smashed
They
a
got-
keyboard on and then like did
Yeah,
a
they got the ones
transition
that
with
have
it.
like the cases.
Yeah, they're
and
kind of
the-
box shapes, and then
and a
sometimes
graphics
the things,
card.
Yeah, sometimes I slot a thing or two in there.
Yeah, and there's
Sometimes cooled.
yeah.
Sometimes.
What do you guys think of the Battle Mage Intel cards? Coolest name for what's going to be a mid-ass card. but-
I was about to say, wasn't it
Yeah.
really just a good name for
Yeah.
something not that badass?
Battle Mage? What are you reading that?
Normal Saiyan. Saiyan. What do you think of the upcoming Battle Mage?
I see.
That's what
I'm not
Intel's
a fan.
calling what, the next arc?
Battle Mage?
Is
Weird.
it Arc, or is it another lineup to go with Arc called Battle Mage?
I
Do you
think
know
it's-
from your
I don't
research?
know.
Which one do you prefer? Gigabyte G24F2 or I have no fucking
I have
clue
no
what
idea.
those are. No.
If they are both 1080p gaming monitors, I'm assuming those are probably the exact same screen, being
Yeah,
that
if-
Gigabyte and AOC both don't make their
Oh
screens.
yeah, if those are monitors, yeah.
Yeah,
we
no, they're
don't-
for sure monitor. They're both 24-inch monitors. I'm assuming they're the same panel.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, don't know.
Yeah,
We don't really.
yeah. Neither of them make panels per se.
Barney Ross says Digital Storm's good, but not Meta PC good.
There you go. They don't have a cool
that's
avatar.
damn
build.
right, brother.
No free PCs. Go away.
Trey Strong's, what's up? Tax TV free PC?
No.
Maybe.
There's no
Maybe
maybe.
not.
There's no maybe.
You guys should do a build video with Ricky. I'm sure we will have some future build videos with Ricky. We need to get him out
Dude.
here to the place.
I'd love to.
He has yet to see the
film with
new
Ricky.
new building. We've done some content with him recently, but yeah, we need to switch it up. Get him out here.
I don't think he ever came and saw
Buddy
the
broke
old
my
building.
tower, ordered me one from
'Cause I was
them
there
with
handful of months after they moved in.
IF 32 gigabytes of RAM, 4060. Just wondering if that would run World of Warcraft. Yeah,
Yeah.
Anything will run World of
one of the
Warcraft.
potatoes in
Yeah.
my
WoW's
pantry
a
will
low enough
run.
game now that if you have a modern computer, it should be more than enough. Should I get a dual or triple fan 4070 Super? My budget is $1,200 for the whole build. You might be forced to get a dual fan, but I wouldn't like feel too bad about it if you're still able to fit in that 4070 Super into a $1,200 budget. That's really not bad at all. Die?
You want to bite?
Battle Mage is the next arc. So Intel's next GPUs are Battle Mage. How's it taste? Yep, it's about what I would imagine that would taste like. Mohammed, sir, you've asked this several times now. Is there a difference between the two monitors? Or not ever looked those up. If they're both 1080p,
Did it just
and
get
they're
posted
probably the
again?
same.
Yes.
Sandy Bridge i3 or Ivy Bridge Pentium? Ivy Bridge sounds cooler.
Yeah, stop. Stop. I don't know. Stop posting about the monitors. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, give us some more like.
I have Asus monitors. That's
Or
all
like-
I've ever used. Asus monitors.
my
Now they're gonna
God.
spam it.
If you open Chrome, you can deal with that.
Okay.
Beep 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 doo. Let's get their
You
big
too.
ass case out of here.
YouTube.
Heat. Heat.
A new tab. YouTube. What's my favorite monitor? I'm a big fan of LG. Anything LG. Yeah, top right.
Hey-oh. There's my face.
That's weird. What a very jarring song. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Okay.
Hey, whoa, that got big.
Guys, question is Deep Cool a good brand for power supply? Absolutely. Yeah.
Deep Cool for power supplies? Yeah, I like a lot of their newer power supplies, especially.
Yeah, actually, their all white power supply is one of my favorites because it's the only one with white connectors and cables, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got it's all.
Yeah.
It's all quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Yes. Oh shit! Look who it is, Kato.
LG panels are awesome except for their OLED stuff. The technique's been mature some more. Yeah, I mean OLED in a gaming monitor is already such like a niche want. I ended up doing the Nano IPS LGs that came out right before that OLED did, and I'm not too upset about it. I have an OLED like actual TV for watching movies and stuff. I think that's way more worthwhile than getting OLED in your gaming monitors. If you just want to like consume content, really.
Consume.
Most games aren't going to necessarily look better because you have OLED. For sure, if you play like single player games and whatnot.
I feel like it's more like HDR you want to look for
Yeah.
if you want it to look better.
HDR is a
Especially-
big one. Resolution, going with the 1440p over 1080. That's
Yeah.
visually night and day.
Me and
Never
Chris
go
have
back to
had
1080 after that.
countless conversations about which monitor to get because I'm
Yeah.
going to be upgrading my build, and I'm a big single player guy, so it's
I think you're bad because you want to do video editing and single player
Yeah,
gaming. A
yeah.
4K monitor is one of the few times that that makes sense. I found a black 850 watt fully modular with the new Gen 5 connector with a 10-year warranty. Yeah, dude. For sure. If that's the same Deep Cool one that you were mentioning before, yeah, it'll be fine.
Kokato, I agree. Yeah, OLED with the black levels, just from a video editing perspective, which when you edit video, you learn a lot more about just watching stuff. It's definitely,
I like it.
It's definitely a big
Dude,
difference.
I don't know
Normal
why, but
saying what about 1440 versus
I've been selling
4K?
the
Is
Blue
that
Joe
just
too.
as noticeable? Yeah, it's pretty
calm,
noticeable,
chill
but for
club with some
gaming,
good background
4K is
music,
not
have a
like
couple
the best.
cocktails, and just kind of
Like there's an argument for it if
I
you're
like
just
that.
playing
I
like
don't want hardcore rock.
single player
I just wanna-
open world games.
wanna
Like
move a little
Red
bit.
Dead on a
Gotcha.
4K monitor, if that's all you're playing, then sure.
Thirsty.
We did
Should
a
we go get
video
some
on
beers?
this. It's on YouTube.
We should get some beers.
It's on the
Thirsty
YouTube shorts.
Thursday. Should we go get some drinks?
We should get some.
Tanner, are you old enough to drink?
Are you old? Are you
Yeah,
of
man,
age?
I'm 22. I know. I don't look like it. That's why they hide me behind the
Failed
camera.
Heatsink says they have the 48-inch LG C3. I have the 65-inch C2.
Would you recommend?
Also, just like the other OLED gaming monitors, that C3 came out immediately after I bought my C2. So twice in a row, LG has screwed me.
Wait, you use a 65-inch for your computer?
No, like my living room.
Drew says Chris is 18. This is correct. Chris is 18 years old.
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
You guys want to see what I look like?
It's
I
funny
look
because I've
even
gotten
younger.
comments. If I'm in a video next to Connor, I look 18. If I'm in a video next to Tanner, he looks 18.
I'm just old.
He looks younger than me. I look younger than him.
And I'm just old.
And I will always look young, and that's concerning.
But no matter how old I get, I will never be as old as Trogdor.
Tanner is 12. Child
Tanner
labor.
is 12.
They don't know yet.
What the freak? I want to go play Fortnite right now.
I started working at 13 years old.
I want the RTX 2060
mother
Super, but
still
that
helped
guy
me work out for
isn't listening and keeps telling me that the Intel Arc 750 is a million times better than my preference.
I want that RTX 2060 Super for that. Huh. Arc is not there yet. Like to
Nar.
compete against really anything, unless you're in a. I don't even have a use case for Intel Arc anymore. There used to be like a really niche scenario, not even.
I know, I kind of like,
Hit the
It's not there
Gwitty.
yet.
I kind of wanted one when they first came out.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it was interesting, it was different
It
and
was.
new.
But,
But then it was like,
been just too
now
long.
that they've been out and they're just kind of,
Yeah.
like, they do nothing comparatively.
Do people actually game on the 4090 at 1080 or 4K? At 1080
Depending on
for
the game.
sure. People that want super high refresh rate, people that are fine. People that are buying like 480 hertz monitors are only hitting that with a 4090 at 1080. No way you're ever getting that at 1440 or 4K.
Yet.
Yes.
Solar hauler, dude. I wouldn't get a 2060 today. Yo, what's wrong with a 2060? That's what I'm running, buddy.
I just zip tied a 120 fan to his
Got a
recently.
One of the bearings was bad in my 2060, so
Yeah,
we
a
strapped
little
a
upgrade right
case
there.
fan to it.
3 degrees cooler even.
Yeah. Helldivers looks like a whole new game now.
Mochi says I got a lightsaber that came in today. It's the NeoPixel lightsabers.
yeah.
I actually know what those are. Those are really badass.
What did you
The NeoPixel
base
one.
the hilt off of, Mochi? Is it like a movie? Is it like a movie one? Kokado, like answer that, Mochi, but also Kokado, I'm not poor. I'm buying a 4080 Super
Tanner's
today.
poor.
Get out of here.
You don't think Intel GPUs have potential to become competitive? I didn't say they don't have potential. I'm writing them off as they are now.
Eventually, yeah.
I mean, just like anything else, they'll find their niche.
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah.
moment, it's hard to compete in the GPU space and make something affordable that someone hasn't just magically already been doing for the last 15 years. So to just like slide in and make a new something in that space is just, it's gonna take a while.
You gonna put your
Sun says the NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super is still capable of 1080p max 6 FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, like medium settings.
1080p, medium low settings, perfectly fine most games. Yeah. 2060s are not dead yet. 20 series is not dead yet.
Nice fart, Connor.
I have a 3080 Founders
You're
Edition, and I'm
welcome.
waiting for the 5090, so I can use my PC as a space heater. Why not? Double up use for that.
Of course. Good day, Plunder.
Trogdor just walked in, guys, so we
HR
gotta keep it
entered the
PG.
room. Shh, everybody quiet.
HR just came in, so keep it
Everybody
all
calm
fucking
down.
PG, guys. Shut the fuck.
What cars do you guys drive?
I believe in our we only have one planet, so I bike everywhere.
I have a moped. Connor sits on the
Is
back
this
of it
why?
sometimes.
This is why Connor's the embodiment of peak male performance. He bikes everywhere.
I never said it looks good. I never said I like it.
Yep.
My fat ass is sweating.
I drive a Kia Sorento.
Kato, put a sock in your butt.
I'm trying to put a sock in his butt. That's like, you know, there's many things you could put up there, but why a sock?
Phoenix has a whole 6900 XT stuck in there.
Otto says, please do. That's
Why a
rough.
sock? That
Just
I don't get.
upgraded
Why
to a
is 5900
GTX.
XT?
Be more weird. I want weird.
Yes.
Just
it on.
upgraded to a GTX 1070. Who needs more for Dota? I feel that. I was at a 1060 up
For
until
Dota?
last
Oh,
week.
hell yeah, dude. Good old Dota days.
At this point, Dota's like a mobile game.
Kids should know.
Like your phone could probably run Dota.
Yeah. I miss Dota. That was my high school days.
Get Trog back on. Oh, he's too busy. He's gone.
He had to answer the phone. He just took off.
Yeah.
He might be one of the only people here that actually works.
Yo, I'm behind the camera, but I work.
Hey, can you mute him or something?
Yeah. How do I make the?
I'll tell you what you do. I hardly count as work. I've seen the result.
In 2024 April, the 4090 isn't worth to buy. Just wait a
Drew
few
works.
months and get a new GPU. Possibly. It depends on how much Nvidia wants to milk the market for the 50
what?
series.
The 50 series?
Yeah. We'll have
Yeah.
to wait and see what pricing looks like on that. And in that case, it might even drop the price of the 4090s.
I'm
in the
still
previous
Yeah.
series,
waiting on our
That's what I
AC.
think.
making them cheap enough that it's more worthwhile.
It's kind of hard to tell which is more worth right now,
Yeah.
because like they could go and price it higher than the 4090 was, and we got to see like how much more powerful it is.
I'm still waiting on my Asus
Why are there so many
TX
ROG
games.
4090s in the background? Because we
They're
want to
mine.
flex on you.
They're mine. Those are actually from the last few months
Because he
of
wants
water
to
cooled
flex
builds.
on you. They're all empty. All those boxes are empty. I mean,
Well, kind of.
yeah.
Those are all water blocked GPUs that won't get re-blocked with the air cooler, so the air cooler goes back in the box and looks cool up there. And then we have a bunch of like display pieces,
Cool
so we
is
have like
subjective. Oh shit!
that's why we put broken hardware back there.
I'm literally telling the boss.
But that's why we have stuff like this laying around that we can just mess with, because we just take the PCB out, water block it, and then we have the whole air cooler left. And we can then do cool stuff with this for content.
Yeah, like throw it off the building.
Yeah, like throw it in a trash can.
There's a question. MSI sucks. I connected an HDD on MSI 520 Pro, and it keeps going to BIOS. There's no option to boot up if NVMe Windows 10. Anyone know how I can fix
And
that?
that's why we don't have nice things.
Well,
Exactly.
Yeah, well, something's been going on with MSI recently. Firmware, software-wise, we've been having a little bit of problems with their motherboards too. So there's not really much help we can do there. It's kind of like, it's trial and error at this point.
Yeah.
We still try. We still try certain things here and there, but yeah, it's long story short, you're not the only one.
Virgie, it would fit similarly, but it probably wouldn't line up on the parts you actually want to make contact with the thermal pads. But like the four mounting screws and the die part of it, I guess, would line up, but the rest of the card would not be getting cooling. It would look really funny though.
Also, somebody was talking about doing a 4070 build earlier. There's a sale on the 6800 XT. If you haven't bought your card yet, I would go look at that.
Well, on like Newegg or something.
There's a couple of different sales going on.
The
I would just-
60, the 6800 XT.
The 6800 and the 6600.
Solid.
Yeah, they're
Solid,
both
yeah.
solid. They're just not, NVIDIA.
Sign y'all's names at the bottom left corner, please. Absolutely. We'll have to get like a paint marker pen thing.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
just right
could
on
do
the
that.
glass. Should be easy. There's no S or the first boot priority selected on the main NVMe, in which I use mainly. That's weird. I connect a hard drive on an MSI 520 Pro. How old is an MSI 520 Pro?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Are you able to do a BIOS update? on an
Obviously not
MSI
that
board?
old because it can take an NVMe.
That's true. Yeah, if you're able to do like a whole BIOS update, possibly reset any issues that are going on with it detecting that drive, hopefully fixes it. I had the choice between a 4060 Ti 8 gig and a 6700 XT for the same price. I went Team Red. Yeah. I don't blame you. Right now, I think in NVIDIA's world of things, the lowest I would go right now is the 4070 Super. 4070 if there's a
Well,
really good deal.
I got my 4070 before the Super came out, and then the Super came out, and my exact same card but Super version is actually cheaper online than what I
Exactly.
paid for my 4070.
Yep. Just like my
It's only
TV
like-
or my monitors or anything else
Yeah,
in this
it's like
industry.
50 bucks. It's 50 bucks cheaper. It's not a crazy amount.
And then there's the 4070 Ti Super, which is like got a $50 sale right now. Like, meaning it's $50 off. It's not on sale for $50.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. I think.
I'm getting my hopes up.
Yeah, Verge, anything below that is a price performance nightmare, and anything below that is also a tier which I feel like you could probably find used pretty easily, because that's a lot of the tier people are then upgrading from. It should make it a lot better.
I'm all about building computers with like open box and used components. I've done a couple of them for friends and stuff at home, and you know, knock on wood, everything's worked out fine. You get cheaper prices, and who cares if it's got like a little scratch here or a little bit of dust here, like it looks like it's been used. Who cares? We got a whole bunch of sad computers here. Our scratch and dent section.
Nothing
getting,
is as sad as my build. I showed
For all the
Chris.
local repairs, we have quite a collection of like old used hardware now.
Yeah, anybody local, we do offer a trade-in program. You got an old computer, we'll take a little money off for you. We'll clean it up and then we'll sell it.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for us because we can test and we can verify that hardware. So if we go make it into a new system, at least it's like passing marks that we feel safe about.
I think it's a great program to have.
Virgie says I just bought a Samsung Odyssey G5 1440p for 140 bucks used, and it's like new.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is that
That's the curvy one.
Yeah, but which-
not the big curvy one.
G5's the 32 inch?
I think so, and the G9, G8 is
Yeah,
the
or
huge
G7,
one.
something like
Yeah.
that. G5 is the 32 inch, I think. Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
that's a pretty solid deal.
Yeah, Ali and chat mentioned that they want an i5 4590 and an RX 580. Huh. You want your half. Because as I said, 4590 is quite old now. Buy an Optiplex and stop spamming. It probably would have better specs than that. Probably would.
We recently had somebody come in and they moved all of their parts for an Optiplex into an NZXT.
Yeah, we
And
do have a
it
video on that.
was
Somebody that did it the
something else.
wrong way of converting an Optiplex into a normal computer. You're probably better off just leaving the Optiplex as an Optiplex.
It would have been better off just leaving
Yeah,
it the way it is. And obviously they know that because they couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they had a fake Oscar statue bolted into the case.
Hey,
They
how do you
went
know?
through
How do you know it was fake?
How do I know it was fake?
Yeah, how do you know the Oscar was fake?
Could have been real.
Because it
Could have
wasn't.
been real. You don't know, man.
Shut up, Connor.
Anyone knows why my PC keeps going to BIOS after connecting hard drive?
There's like a little bit of stuttering there. You're like, shut up.
I mean, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, son. I would double check your
Son?
boot priority and or change or do a BIOS update and see if it fixes that, because it sounds like it's trying to boot off of it and it's not finding anything, so it's throwing you into BIOS, just like if there was no boot on any of the drives.
Does the hard
Yeah.
drive show
there's,
up?
There's either no operating system on your other drive, or the boot priority isn't set.
Yeah.
And also, as Reggie says, get an SSD.
Yeah, it's on fucking hard drives. I will never go back to a hard drive.
I'm actually pretty upset. I still
Sadly.
have a single 1 terabyte spinning disk left, and it's like all just old things. I don't even feel like dealing with. But one day I need to just get rid of it.
Just chuck it.
I need to just dump it onto a new like Gen 4 drive or something and move on.
It's exactly where I am.
And it takes up so much space just for the 1 terabyte spinning
Yeah.
disk. It's so silly. My M.2 is triple that.
Back in like 2019 when I did my build, I didn't have a boot drive or anything, no NVMe. I just had a disk drive because that's all I could afford. And then I finally got an SSD, and I still have that old disk drive with all of my files
There you go.
from the previous. Yeah, it
You
was.
can boot into
it's
that
bad.
like an archive. I've got a question. I have $300 for a new PC right now. I'm trying to upgrade from an i7 4790 and a 1050 Ti. Keep the 4790 and upgrade the 1050 Ti. For $300,
You could get like a 2060.
Yeah, 67. Could you get a 6700? You might be able to. $300 to $400 range, a 6700 XT.
There's
like
a
Virgie
channel that's perfect
did.
for
Am I
this.
thinking around the right price range there, Virgie? I might be wrong with that.
I know a YouTube channel that's perfect for like the situation you're in.
I don't know a whole lot of current pricing for lower specs.
I would go on Iceberg Tech and look up some of the videos he has and see what you can get for around that price range. Or even just save another $100 and see if you can get something, because $400 is a lot better price range to get something more modern.
And ZMG, you're not wrong. Would it bottleneck it? Yes. But to upgrade your CPU, motherboard, and memory, you can't do that for really $300. I mean, maybe you can, but it wouldn't be as worthwhile as your i7. You'd be getting like a really low-end AM4 maybe? Not even like a low-end. AM4, the 5800X 3Ds with DDR4. If that can fit in a $300 budget. No? Yeah. 300's too hard to be able to upgrade CPU, motherboard, and memory right now. I can't think of any trifecta of parts that makes that worthwhile. Yeah, that's tricky.
Use that 300, put it towards a new computer, and then finance the rest.
How badly would an i7 4790 bottleneck a 6700 or that tier? 40%? Yeah. That's a tricky one because the specs that it's at now is good. If you want to upgrade your GPU and slowly like work towards that main CPU motherboard upgrade, I would do that. If not, just kind of keep saving. 4790 and like a 1060 or something. I'm thinking of buying a B450M and a Ryzen 5 3600. Yeah.
Don't.
If your board, your previous board is DDR4, I'm not 100% sure if a 4790 is.
The Ryzen 5 3600 just outdated as hell.
Well, that's what it is now. He's wanting to change the CPU or the GPU from whatever amount of money. That's a tricky one.
Tricky, tricky.
35% bottleneck with the 6700 XT with your current.
You were very close. You said 40.
Yeah. Yep, and Virgie's right. You would need a memory that is DDR3. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That is a tight one. Yep. I would save up. Save up, make it worthwhile. Otherwise, I think you're gonna have to buy too many used bits of hardware. And yeah, Drew, that was Trog. Give me some hardware help there as he walked by.
Kato says can't be Kyle. Kyle smells and isn't allowed indoors. Oh, trust me, he's allowed indoors. I gotta work in his office.
You gotta smell him all day.
Yeah, 5600X with a B550. That's getting some performance for your money at that point. But again, you're certainly memory with that as well. My PC should be future-proofed. Mochi, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. In the PC world, you can't say that.
No.
Reference the
Future-proof is not a
video
thing.
we just dropped on future-proofing. Like, go on the YouTube Shorts tab on our channel, and we talk about
a
future-proofing.
fantastic PC for the tier and the price that it's at? Absolutely. Is it future-proofing if you're playing at a certain spec, certain games? Absolutely. But is it the same future-proofing as an i9 4090? Of course not. There's still always going to be like a stupid, crazy above equivalent to what it is. So within this genre of specs, this realm of things.
Now you could say
I think you're doing pretty damn good.
you are future-proofing yourself by buying this new chipset from AMD, because of course AMD is going to continue releasing
That's
new
true. There will
new
be some
CPUs.
AM5. Yep.
That will fit in there, so you're good. And then you can always change out your graphics card. That would be limited. Your power supply might be limited on what graphics card you want to upgrade to later on. But other than that, no, you're especially when it comes to the motherboard, you're pretty good for a while.
Fans.
But also, it's like
fans. Yeah, throwing some fans in.
the community is really bad about how they talk about future-proofing.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a very. I feel like most people have a very bad idea of what that is. versus like a more realistic, like you got the most for your money. Is more
Exactly.
worthwhile than
Yeah.
can it run for 5 years?
I mean, I'm a perfect example of why future-proofing, like the way people talk about future-proofing is stupid, because I was running a 1060 until last week.
Yeah, I still have a
And-
2080 Ti and I play 1440p games.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I think people make like medium to high, like medium, high, low settings like sound like the worst thing in the world, but then you look at like how games look on medium settings and it's better than anything in the last 5 years.
The already
So-
extremely unoptimized game that you're trying to
Yeah,
play, regardless,
yeah.
will need to be at a slightly lower resolution. Purple Heart asked, do you guys stock the 14900KS? I've been having so many issues with the AM5, I'm thinking about going back to Intel. Curious what your issues with the AM5 are. But we don't necessarily stock the 14900KS because they're very weird and we only really water cool them. But we could acquire one for you if needed.
Maybe, if they're in stock.
Plunger says something about Chris is a wizard. He'll make it happen as best as we can. I don't know what that's referencing to, but for sure.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I just got an AMD Ryzen 5 7600 6-core processor. I got it with my new motherboard. Next upgrade is GPU. My current GPU is an EVGA, RIP, 970. Oh yeah.
Oh my
a
god, that
relic.
GPU is gonna be
I miss EVGA.
mind-blowing
seriously.
for
do not.
you.
Why not?
I was never a fan of EVGA GPUs.
Why?
Mainly because of the design. I like the simplicity of the design, but
Yeah.
every single card you put in every single case, there's always a sag.
I like Strix.
And then of
The
course,
old Strix
like
cards from Asus were cool.
that.
Oh well, that's a 7 series. They didn't even make
No,
backplates.
all
on
the
them.
30 series were like that too.
Really?
We have some here still.
They
All
never
the 30
threw-
series were just empty. I hated
Huh.
it. They were so ugly.
Interesting.
Someone cooked up something.
Here, I got some popcorn.
Smells good.
The problem with AM5 besides US and Canada is it's extremely expensive in other countries. Possibly. I more so mean like in their existing system, what hardware problems they're having with it. Because I also have AM5. I went from a 9900K to a 7800X3D on AM5, which when I first got it, the memory training, such a pain in the ass. Before there was a BIOS update that fixed it, you'd had to do memory training every single time you turned on the computer, and it would sit there.
So
I'd have to
just-
just press the power button and walk away.
And just turn, yeah,
Yeah,
like, go take a dump
I'll-
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get back to this eventually. But eventually they did the BIOS update to fix memory training, and now it boots as normal. So hopefully if you're still having AM5 issues, you could possibly do a BIOS update, fix some of those. If you're trying to overclock or do any performance things with it, I can't really help you there. Had that problem with the first gen Ryzen as well, yeah. Anything with DDR5 with Ryzen, their AM5 stuff, especially, super finicky. Especially when you try to do, like, you can't do quad channel. Only like very specified kits of memory now they're being made.
I mean,
for-
we still sell AM5s. I built 2 yesterday.
right.
Oh, sorry, Tuesday. 2 AM5 computers, both quad channel.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right
It's
now,
a weird
though,
way to spec it.
the talking about the memory training, every single time,
Yeah. Especially
it
for quad
takes 10
channeling.
minutes to boot up.
I can't wait to play Apex with high FPS and smooth gameplay. Hell yeah, dude. This is gonna crush Apex.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The OS installed on
yeah.
the NVMe and the hard drive is the backup drive. There's no installed OS on the hard drive, but also boot priority is set to the NVMe. I don't know what is causing it exactly. That's extremely weird.
Popcorn.
Purple Heart says their issue is Windows 11 is kind performance on my 7800X3 with security updates. Got around that. Now that I have the Strix, I'm getting constant power state failure when I'm running Armory Crate. Huh. Now I'm trying to figure out what's causing the problem. Low frame started it's saving itself from crashing. I'm getting constant power state failure. Huh. Like, that happened only immediately after you changed motherboards? That's an interesting one.
See Benny. Or Barney, sorry, Barney Ross.
Question, guys, recently got Fallout 76 free from Prime, and I can't get more than 80 frames on high settings with the avatar rigging ideas why I can't pass that frame mark.
I've never played that game, so I have no clue.
I don't know a lot about Fallout games. Aren't they When did Fallout 76 come out?
Hold on. Where's that question?
Barney Ross.
Question, I got Fallout 76 free on Prime from Prime. I can't get more than an 80 FPS on high settings.
Because if you had said
The
like
avatar rig. Any
the
idea
older one.
why I can't get past that FPS mark?
I mean,
it might just be Fallout 76.
Yeah, it could just be like a default cap that they have.
I've also heard so much about Fallout games having awful performance.
So Fallout 76 runs on the Fallout 4 engine, and
that's old.
yeah, it's
you
it's
might
the last
only be
version.
able to get 80 frames in that game.
Yeah, it's the last version of Bethesda's creation engine, and in Fallout 4, you used to have to install a mod for a while to run 60 FPS or higher, because the more you cranked your FPS, the physics engines will speed up the speed of things traveling in the physics engine. So that might be related in some way. I would look into see if it's the creation engine that's limiting you.
Yeah,
But-
in one Google search, there are so many very niche scenarios in which Fallout 76 has low FPS unless you manually go in and you switch like the config files for frame caps.
Yeah, he says my guess is the game is not optimized. Yeah, it's Fallout.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Fallout games. I don't love Fallout 76.
If you're not noticing performance issues in the other games you're playing, I would for sure say that's a Fallout thing.
Yeah, I think it's especially 76.
And I'm pretty sure you signed a contract. You're only allowed to play Avatar on that PC. Nothing else. Only Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
It's the only thing that we.
That was it.
Imagine we made it so you could only.
Right?
That.
Imagine like
It's the
the
only
storage
icon in the center when you turn it off.
and the storage that we put in there was only enough for that one game.
Now that we know that you're playing other games than Avatar, we're gonna send James Cameron to your house, and he's going to take you on a deep sea adventure and leave you down there.
Until you've learned your lesson.
I know Connor's been playing Avatar. I need to get back into it. I have it on the PlayStation.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Fresh install of Windows happens on Windows 10 and 11 after installing Armory Crate. I got around it by installing drivers manually, but now I have a Logitech driver error causing my keyboard mouse to connect randomly. Your motherboard sounds like it's having quite a personality here. Have you done just a good old BIOS update before all that? Yeah, the chipset drivers, ME drivers. Yeah, that's all the important ones. Devious Assassin, thank you for the raid, dude. What's up?
Dude, I
Love
can't.
to have you in chat again, dude.
I
Hope
can't
everything's
get the
going well for you.
popcorn smell out of my face.
Dude, I know. It smells like a movie theater in here.
Best Guy 590 asks, who did the latest short about RTX 3080 and RX 6800? Just asking due to OCD is a bitch. What do you mean? What do you mean OCD?
Which one are you applying to?
Best Guy 590.
Who did the latest short about the RTX 3080 and 6800 asking due to the OCD is a bitch? No idea. Hey, content dude, who made the video about the RTX 3080?
I did that. What did I do wrong is the real question.
I can't help but admire that case. Yeah, dude. What a remix of this song. What the...
Devious Assassin,
I
enjoying
already
the
like the
PC
remix of this
you guys
song.
gave me. It's been great.
Okay, this one's getting saved.
Is that loud? Dude, you know what I'm gonna do when I go home?
Devious Assassin, all good, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the raid. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'll go home, drink a beer, play some video games,
Exactly, dude.
maybe flick the bean.
Connor Screwdriver mixtape when? Is the 700 GRE? Worth it or no? Which one specifically? Did you mean just type GRE after that? Because I'm not familiar with it. 7900 in general is still a very modern card. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I put that with the 40 series, 4070-ish.
What, 7900?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's a great card.
Yeah.
They,
Worth it for
they
a good
still
price.
use the 3
Depends the
VGAs
price.
though. They still use 3 VGAs.
Oh, yeah, because it's not a, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not the 12 volt.
I'm looking at the Sapphire Nitro version. Love Sapphire cards.
Ooh, yeah.
What games have you guys been playing?
Overwatch.
Okay. Well,
Red Rock Redemption.
Red Rock Redemption.
Red Rock Redemption. Everyone look that
I
up.
like Red Rock Redemption.
Look it
I
up.
don't-
Red Rock Redemption. Look
I
it up right
don't-
now, Tanner. Look it up.
I'm going to. I'm afraid because Connor told me to.
Red Rock Redemption. That's what I'm playing, everyone. Red Rock
Let me go
Redemption.
into incognito
It's on
mode real
Steam
quick.
for like 15 bucks. I just finished Horizon Forbidden West. That's what I've been playing recently. Red Rock.
I did.
Okay, there's no game, Connor. It's a book.
It auto corrects me every
To
time.
Red Dead.
Yeah.
Can you pull up Steam on your phone?
It's that niche of a game. I have to search
Yeah,
Steam
no,
for it.
it's probably something.
I hope it's
cursed.
an anime game. at this
Apex
point.
and Power
It better
World.
be an anime
I need to
version of
check
Red-
out Power
Red
World.
Dead.
Just finished Horizon Forbidden West.
That's what I've been playing right now.
I need to get into that
I
series.
played that for about 8 hours yesterday.
Can the PC you're building run Minecraft? Yes.
Yes, it can.
Connor is trustworthy for sure. Said no
It's
one
not
ever.
real.
What?
True. Yeah. It's not real.
Skibbity Backrooms comes up when you search for that.
Then it was okay. It was on, and actually the computer might still be out there. Wait, am I saying it right?
Apex and Power World. Interesting Power World drop.
Yeah.
Where's
Plunder
my phone
Princess
at?
says, Tanner, you'll love it, but just remember it's very much in beta. Yeah, I was gonna probably hop in whenever they add like the Pokemon tournament thing that they just teased. I might hop in there.
Horizon Forbidden West on an RX 590 actually runs pretty well. It's good to know. That's awesome.
I was just wondering because I was thinking, I think he's responding to the thing about the 3080 video. I was just wondering because I was planning on the AMD GPU mainly due to the price / performance, OCD building since the RTX releasing in September 2018. Gotcha. Totally get that.
It's a nice looking case. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. This is the O11 Evo.
Anybody playing Assassin's
Oh,
Creed Mirage?
okay.
Nah, not me.
Is
Did you
this
find
one?
it?
Are you logged into Steam?
Anybody playing Assassin's Creed Mirage? It's free on Steam until April 30th. I never played. Mirage is the desert one, right?
It's the
Egyptian
newest one. It's the one in like Pakistan. It's like their return to form game.
Okay.
They're charging like $50 or 45, $50 for it. And then it's also not free on Steam. The demo, it's a free demo. So you can't try and finish the game. It's just going to give you like the first 3 hours and then say, you need to buy this. Which is cool that they're bringing back demos because like that brings me back to like the 360 days. But I saw a lot of people getting really
Okay, I said it wrong.
confused about that.
It's called Dead Rock Redemption.
Dead Rock
Dead Rock
Redemption.
Redemption.
Dead Rock Redemption.
Huh.
I'm not logged in on Steam on my phone, so I can't pull it up. But it's let's just say it's it's wildly rated R.
So I was close with my anime.
Yes. It is a
Yes.
porn. It is a porn parody version
God
of
damn
Red
it.
Dead Redemption.
Connor,
It would have been funny if I said the name right the first time, and then everyone looked it up.
Yeah, now
But
you're
it's called
just weird.
Dead. Yeah, now I fucked it up. It
Now you're just
obviously
weird.
shows that I didn't play it.
Kudos to the content, dude. Content for the last few weeks has been so much better on this channel. Tanner, you're fired.
thank
Finally,
you.
fuck.
Thank you to the commenter that's totally not my dad.
Totally. Are you
Even
serious?
better, Tanner.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Go home.
Wow.
no
So now
clue.
you're planting people in the audience.
I didn't
huh?
do anything with this.
He was
Get
like,
out.
we need to hit
This
the
is a
viewer
farce.
count. We were one short.
I was attacked.
Get the you. Piece
Welcome to
of
chat. Welcome to
shit.
stream. You can come say hi on camera if you want. He's currently our behind the camera host here.
He's
Hopes,
our guy in the chair.
Maintain the chaos here.
But less
Well-
streams on YouTube, sadly. Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple weeks we've been catching up. The reason we've been able to keep such a constant flow of content is by not doing streams. They just take a lot of time from a lot of people. But as we kind of figure out how to get better content out of these streams and do more of them, we'll kind of be able to work it in a little differently.
Barney Ross says, what games are you guys looking forward to at this year's Summer Games Fest?
Dead Rock Redemption 2.
Shut up.
Not the first one, the second one.
Definitely with Summer Games Fest, I want to see what
What is Summer
Respawn
Game
is
Fest?
doing
know what Summer
because
Games Fest
there's
is.
rumors of a Titanfall game. Apex is kind of stale lately.
Apex is shooting itself in the foot every day.
Yeah, so I feel like because Apex is kind of dying out, then they're gonna finally go, okay, we'll give you Titanfall 3 because everybody's asking for it.
Titanfall 3 would be really
and
really
if they
well
can,
timed
what about
now.
those that have never played Titanfall 2?
I don't
if you
know.
played
Let's just make a
Apex,
third one because
They need to make that accessible enough that if you had played Apex, you get it. I know it's not the
I
same,
think they should just
but
make Apex
mechanically-
a mode in Titanfall 3.
or that.
Like how
something that kind of
Warzone-
bridges that just a little bit.
Like how Warzone and Call of Duty are. I think that's the best way to go about that.
I don't play
as
video
far
games.
as like single player games, I really want to see what Obsidian's doing with Avowed. That looks really cool. Ubisoft just dropped a story trailer for their Star Wars game. I need to see more until that looks until I like pull the trigger on buying that.
Is that the Outlawed game, whatever?
Yeah, the Outlaw game. It's a good studio. They made the Avatar game, and then
Yeah, Bungie.
no, it's not Bungie.
Ubisoft.
Mochi, real quick, sorry. Mochi asked if those fans light up. These are just standard fans. No, there's no RGB.
The fans that come with the cooler light up.
Yes. If you went with the RGB fan upgrades, then they would have been all RGB.
Solar Hauler Red Dead Redemption is getting a third one now. Apparently, Rockstar will announce it at the end of the year.
No, Dead
I
Rock
don't
Redemption.
think that's accurate news, and
A
the
reveal
reason
trailer
being
for Crisis 4.
Hell yeah.
is I saw okay,
never too
Crisis
late.
4.
None of our computers can run it.
But as far as the Red Dead 3 thing goes, I don't think we're going to see anything on Red Dead 3 anytime soon because
They've
they're
already spent
launching
15 years making Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, they're launching GTA 6 next
Allegedly.
year. So if we see anything, it's probably going to be towards September of
I
this
wasn't
year.
a fan of GTA 5, so I couldn't give a shit about GTA 6.
Yeah, GTA 5 is okay as like a satire. If you want a good story, go play Red Dead 2. Info on Dune Awakening.
I think
there's
story.
I think there's some
Play Dead Rock.
there's some trailers going around for Dune Awakening.
Yeah, Dune
And-
game, that's going to be any minute now.
Yeah.
At the moment for the build, I'm getting the RX 580, changing it to either 6600 XT or 7800 XT when I get the money. Oh yeah. Stay Team Red. Team Red's doing some awesome stuff right now. I don't know if you have an AMD proc or not, but the AM5 stuff will be here for a while. So if you're looking to upgrade something higher end on the CPU space, AM5 is pretty awesome.
Ain't going nowhere.
Star Wars Outlaw, though the FPS capped, they already say the FPS is going to be capped in that game. That's pretty
Star
bad.
Wars Outlaws. I don't know if the FPS is capped. I haven't paid attention to anything spec-wise about that game.
No cap.
I want to see Profit come out of retirement.
No cap.
kick
You
ass.
saw that I had
That'd be
no
sick.
cap. No cap. You're not lying. No cap.
I saw Best Guy's comment. He was saying
God,
that
no
we're
cap.
calling AMD people no lifers.
hate
It's
this
just a
world.
joke. We're not. If you run AMD, cool. If not, cool. At the moment with the build I have, I'm getting RX 580. Change it to either 6600 XT or an RX 7800 when I get the money. I
I don't
feel
remember
that.
anybody asking me.
I'm gonna be switching to an 4080 Super, but
just
I
won't
gotta
shut up
wait
over
to
there.
get some of the other parts. I was just talking to Chris about my new build, and we were like pricing it out earlier. So,
You just
Were
over
you?
there thinking this fucking.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That was the other one I wanted to get to. Troy Baker as Indiana Jones sounds so cool, dude. I want to see that. And then Machine Games. I mean, they know how to make a really good game about kicking Nazi ass. So they've done it twice
What's
with
not to love about a game
Wolfenstein.
like that?
They're the perfect people for it.
Apparently, a lot of Ubisoft games always have frame caps. Didn't know that. Drew says he watched the newest Dune last night.
I
yeah.
love that
Fuck
movie
yeah.
so
What
much.
do you think of it, Drew? I
Oh,
still-
great! You're gonna get Tanner
I
all
think that's-
going.
I think that's my Friday night is gonna be watching.
Dude, I talked about
Dune
Dune. I talked about Dune way too much when I started working here and then saw Dune
His
and like the
blood is
week
pumping
after
right
I
now.
just would not shut up about that movie. Only game I'm looking forward to is the EA Iron Man open world game. That EA Iron Man open world game are words that are
That's a- yeah, I was
that's a
gonna say.
recipe for disaster right there.
After
like-
how many Marvel video games
Have not done well.
are we just gonna accept that that's just not gonna work?
Marvel themselves,
How many
the studio,
superhero
has
video
not
games
done
do
well.
we need to make in the last 3-4 years?
The Spider-Man, the Insomniac Spider-Man games were amazing.
Like we tried it in like a Smash type format. We tried it in like
Yeah.
a Mortal Kombat type variant. We tried it in a Battle Royale variant. I'm pretty sure we've had them in every Fortnite.
Well, then you have
edition of
Square
anything.
Enix that did the Marvel's Avengers.
The Avengers
That didn't
game.
The
do
one they
so well.
shut down just recently.
Yeah, the one they shut down.
You know what I
recently,
heard
that
was
didn't do
really
well.
good was the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Yeah,
they
that one
made.
was more popular, but it wasn't one that people like.
No.
It's not one you go back to. Once you're done, you're done.
And even then, I feel like Guardians
I've
of the
never-
Galaxy is, I don't know. I feel like that's broad enough that it would be or lend itself to something interesting.
was kinda
I don't know
just-
what just Iron Man is gonna be.
I'm
They
100%
overlooked
done with
that
anything
Guardians of
and
the
everything
Galaxy
Marvel
thing.
and Disney and all
They
that
say Solar Holler said that the people doing Iron Man did Dead Space. Okay.
That-
I'll pay attention now.
Redeeming?
That dev
An
studio
Iron
did.
Man game like Dead Space?
No, it's the same dev team. I think
Oh.
I think they're talking about the Dead Space remake that came out this year, which or was that last year?
It was recently. I don't know.
That was I think that was this time last year.
I don't pay attention to time.
I don't know
My
when it
brain
came
is
out.
woo, woo,
Either
woo,
way,
woo, woo.
if it's the Dead Space remake team, they did a great job. I mean, it was unoptimized, but that's
Yeah, I
everything.
mean, that gives me some hope for it. It needs a good dev. It can't be the
Wanna
same
throw
people
this-
that were doing
That's
the
kind of
other-
how I feel about the Star Wars Outlaws thing. It's like I look at the trailer, I'm like,
Would you
where's
just
my
rather
gameplay?
anyone but Ubisoft did it at this point?
What?
Would you rather anyone but Ubisoft did it at this point?
I genuinely just want Ubisoft to be like acquired by somebody at this
Yeah.
point. It's like they have all of these cool properties and they just like throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. Like
That's a fun game.
what? Oh my God, Connor.
Throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks.
Love that. Okay.
Yeah, Friday night is Dune night.
Friday night is what?
Dune night.
What do you
Dune
mean?
2.
This Friday?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it?
Yeah.
In theaters?
No.
Oh, well
home.
then you're
on,
shit.
on the 4K OLED C2.
Of course, it's meant to be seen in theaters.
I know. We'll get around to it one day.
But
Interstellar's coming back to IMAX. I'm gonna see that.
Oh my
I did
God.
see it in IMAX when it first came out.
I, didn't
I
see it
will
in
have
IMAX, But I did
tickets
see it in theaters.
as soon as they drop. I will have tickets. I
I
saw
don't need to see
Interstellar.
it again in IMAX.
What?
I said I don't need to see it again in IMAX.
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
it
there
in
you go.
IMAX. I had to when I was 14 when I saw Interstellar. I had to explain the
You
whole
were
movie.
14?
Yeah,
I was drunk watching it.
dude, Interstellar drunk would go crazy.
It would.
No, I don't do. It's been a while since I've done a movie drunk, and the last time I straight up fell asleep halfway through the movie. Woke up like 15 minutes later, like, oh shit, we're still here.
Yeah, I couldn't focus.
No,
I just
now it's like 1 or 2
passed
beers.
out.
I had 2 beers while watching Dune in theaters,
Yeah.
and an hour and a half in, I had to pee, and of course, it still had 2 hours to go.
Yeah.
I was in so much pain. The second the credits started, I just left Lena in the theater. I
Yeah.
was like, go away from me, and I just
Dude.
took off.
Trying to watch an Avatar movie, you gotta like dehydrate yourself the 2 hours before.
I just throw in a catheter and I call it good.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like if they do an Avatar marathon, they can't do that like Marvel movies. They gotta like hook us up to IVs and catheters, sit in the theater for 9 hours.
Nick asked a really fucking funny question. Where's the regular human being on this channel? Who's regular around here?
Totally fell asleep in the theater for the first Dune. I would rewatch it then. It's an amazing movie.
Where's the regular human being on this channel?
Did they ever
that's-
list the recommended system requirements
That
for
person's
GTA
not an
6?
alien.
No, because it's launching
at
next
all.
year.
And yeah, they also mentioned that unfortunately us PC players are gonna have to wait a long time for GTA 6. So regardless of you two not liking GTA, I love GTA 5. It pisses me off that I know that they're developing 6 to run off of current gen consoles, which
Yeah.
doesn't even scratch the surface of current PC hardware.
Yeah.
So we're either gonna wait 2 years for them just to redo all of the shit they've been doing, but for better graphics, or we're gonna get a ported console version. And I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look like
I think
ass.
it'll probably be
A ported console
I think they're
version.
gonna
It is.
probably redo all of that because that's what they did for Red
Like you're
Dead.
gonna spend 2 years, they're either gonna be redoing it with a new engine, or they're just gonna be ported.
You know, the only reason they released that trailer was because Rockstar was pissed at Larian for Baldur's Gate. The game's nowhere near ready to come out. I bet you
No.
anything.
I would have rather not
They
seen that
released
trailer
it because
until
it got
next year.
leaked, Connor.
It did. It
It's
got
not because of
leaked.
Larian.
I don't even think they have
It got
a
leaked
recommended
right
system.
after all the
Anyways,
Baldur's Gate
Nick
stuff.
That's the thing,
says,
best guy. They're not even gonna put that out until they release it for the consoles.
Nick-
Because they don't even know yet.
Nika says the regular man, a human, is the bald guy with the hat. I just want to let you know that that's Zach. We
If he's wearing
opened
a
the
hat, how do
stream
you know
with
he's
him
bald?
laying on the table.
That
so
regular human being?
yeah,
You
I
think
don't
he's
Calling
a
think
Zach
regular?
the regular
I
human
think
being?
Zach would be offended if you called him regular.
I think most of us here would be offended
Yeah,
by
honestly.
being regular.
Last thing you want to be is regular in this
Let's
world.
be regular.
Look, my feeling is the game will be lower specs because they want online players for GTA 6. Yeah, but I agree with that.
Lower
but
specs
if you
or focus less on the story and more on like that online portion of it.
yeah, but then you look at like something like Red Dead, where if they put the support into the online, they would have had
Bedrock?
something like GTA Online.
Yeah, but
But-
the equivalent of GTA 6 being built on a Xbox One right now,
I'm so
coming
bored
out
of
in
this
2 years,
conversation.
is like them making a Red Dead 2 and making it on a 360 right now.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we even deving this right now? Let's wait.
I was expecting Zach when I pressed the live stream. We never have
Well,
Zach in
sorry
these
to
streams,
disappoint you.
man. Yeah, we it's normally Connor and Chris. So
Yep. We sometimes have a guest appearance or two,
yeah, and that's what we started the stream with.
and now we have a Tanner behind camera. You get 3 non-regular human beings.
Tanner's so happy to be here. He brought his dad.
Dude, I didn't even know that would happen.
Bring your dad to work day.
I was just gonna say that. Bring your dad to work day.
Literally,
Shit, I wish I had
shut
a
up
dad.
right now. My dad's a Navy SEAL. My dad's a Navy SEAL. That's not even a lie.
My dad is literally the president.
My dad literally owns Microsoft. He'll give your Xbox to Wed Wing of Death. But yeah. When will D-Brand sponsor this channel?
I would
don't
love
know,
to work
bro.
with D-Brand.
Gravy Seal?
D-Brand's awesome. Actually, I have a D-Brand skin on my... You can't see
That's
it through
what
that
they
case,
call
but
me,
it's awesome.
buddy.
You know about like D-Brand works with Jerry Rig,
Mhm.
that YouTube guy, Jerry Rig. You heard about the lawsuit they just filed, right? D-Brand and Jerry Rig together filed a lawsuit against another.
MKBHD.
Huh?
Is it against MKBHD?
It's another cell phone like skin company.
Oh, that one. That's before what just happened with D-Brand. Yeah, there's
No, this was like almost a month ago.
So yeah, so D-Brand worked with what was it, Jerry Rig Everything?
Jerry Rig Everything, yeah.
So Jerry had made basically like an X-ray view of the back of a phone if you were to see like the hardware through the back. That was a design that he made for D-Brand, and then some other case skin company ripped
they
it
just
off.
copy pasted
Yeah,
his
they
stuff.
just copy pasted that design that he made.
And
so
the best thing, what he said was he puts Easter eggs in his
Yeah,
design.
it's super
So he'll
detailed.
have his quote, like very
Uh-huh.
tiny writing in the picture.
like, you should take a microscope.
And
to
then
that,
he'll
you'll
go
find
to the
details.
website that stole it and he'll zoom in and he goes, there's my quote.
Yep. No, it was
He goes,
super
there's
smart.
my Easter egg. They just copy pasted it and they're selling my designs.
Dude, they do stuff like that at Microsoft for like the Xbox stuff. They'll send out like, oh, this is our planned release schedule for the next 4 years, but there will be designs on the edges of the PDFs they send,
Like you
and
said,
it
it's a little
varies
thing. That's
depending on who they send it to. So if they want to try and like, if something gets leaked, they can tell what design is on there.
Which company leaked it or
And
who leaked it.
they know which department or which person it leaked from.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Virgie, gotta go, guys. Great stream tonight. See you next week. Yes, hopefully we'll be live next week again. We'll try to be somewhat consistent with it.
So you're next
Just
week.
been
No
busy.
promises.
Sometimes
no
when I
promise.
Bunny Ross says sometimes when I turn on the avatar rig, a white light comes on from the motherboard, which indicates something wrong with the GPU. But when I restart, it goes away. Should I be worried or not at all? I would reseat your GPU.
Yeah, maybe it's a little loose.
just
Or
for the
check
fun of
your
it.
HDMI and display port cables
Yeah.
and everything. Because that white light's just saying like the signal's not going through.
And when you restart, if it turns back on, yeah, it could just be like a loose
A
power
loose,
connector going to the GPU, a loose display cable coming from the GPU.
We all got a couple loose screws.
Do you know when the 8K HDR Asus ProArt monitor will be released? I saw a news piece on
when
that.
you're gonna have a GPU that can run the 8K HDR ProArt?
Yeah,
monitor?
exactly. I think
By
that's
chance.
more for an video editing thing. And I didn't see a release date.
8K HDR.
Yeah, that's gonna be for some very intense, like,
ProArt,
could-
the ProArt line is made for content creation.
you could straight up
and
edit
editing.
8K raw red footage
I'm gonna
on that
edit
monitor
your
if you
raw
wanted to.
footage.
That's
Like,
what I'm
you could,
saying.
From
is
the
like,
camera, boot up 8K log and edit it.
yeah,
That'd
as
be pretty
as an
badass.
editor and like a videographer,
That would be
I'm
sick.
like, I really love the idea of a 4K or an 8K monitor.
Yeah, not for gaming. Yeah, yeah. All of the ProArt stuff for sure is not gaming.
Yeah, not for gaming. Photo
I
editing
mean,
would
it
be
could
interesting.
used, but it's not
Even
optimized
then,
for
man,
gaming.
like my thing with like editing and like people shooting in 8K, it's like, yeah, sure, you have 8K.
No matter
What are
what,
you
you
using
downscale
it
it.
for, man?
You
Like,
just get incredibly nice downscaled stuff.
Yeah, it's like-
downscaling from 4K to even 1440 is already so good looking.
I want to get that 540 hertz monitor by Asus. Why though?
If you're really big into 1080p gaming, and you have a really good
it's
GPU,
just like,
that's your monitor.
But in like your eyes can barely even see that.
yeah,
many
exactly.
frames.
It's like, I feel like
Yeah.
240. You know.
And hopefully you're playing one of the 3
240
games
is like
that'll let you do it as well.
the fucking sweet spot right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
I
like
have
240 looks
I
great.
just got my ROG monitor, Asus ROG. It's special edition white, 27-inch, 1440p, 170 hertz.
Yep.
And it's like there's no reason for me to really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me personally, also from like a video perspective, I'm only ever gonna shoot in 120 frames, because that's
'cause
like
it's
what
cool, absolutely.
my gear. Just because it's cool. Hey, if that's what you want.
Oh yeah, of course. Like we're saying it on like we're living budgeting on a budget right now, balling on a budget.
Exactly.
But I mean, if you got the money and you want to just have it, fuck yeah, go for it. I
Why
would.
not?
I
I would have loved
think-
to have bought all 3 nano IPS OLED LG monitors.
Hell
but
yeah,
instead,
dude.
I didn't.
My thing is like, if you're gonna buy something because it's cool, I would buy it because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like I would go into the customization side.
More of the
things.
aesthetically pleasing
Yeah.
instead of the hardware.
Because like the only person that's cool to is the people you flex it on. like.
And I don't have any friends, so
It's, yeah, same, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
alone in this world, and I always will be.
yeah.
Mochi wants to know if the GPU lights up. The
a
light-
little bit
the-
of it
the
does.
logo
Yeah, yeah, a little bit does.
The logo's RGB.
It's like this whole part right here does.
Yep.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Uh,
I'm
Beaky-
honestly not that much far from being done. We're almost done.
Beaky asked about a Lenovo system. It's a Legion something something with an AMD something something and an RTX something something. Yeah, looks pretty damn good. 7700X with
like,
4070. 60
What
gig
did you
memory.
just?
Yeah, that's funny. The 500 gig SSD and a 1 terabyte hard drive combo I would love to never see again in computer building. Please don't. Anyone that okay.
Oh,
PSA.
every now and then I still get customer computers come in. They're rocking a 280 gigabyte SSD and then a
PSA.
500 gig
Please
hard drive.
don't buy a drive in today's world with less than a terabyte on it.
Nowadays it's like bare minimum on
Yes.
drives. Yeah.
I'm almost more impressed if people find 240 gig SSDs
Yeah.
and then looked at the price of that and was like,
Like
That's
it's
one.
you can get 2 games on there. That's it. 2 games
that's
on that
just
thing.
Call of Duty.
That is,
like
yeah.
180, 90 gigs now. Yeah, Kato as well. Yeah, good comment there with the memory as well. 16 gigs in this world. It's good, but you probably want to upgrade to 32 at some point. 32 is going to become the standard.
I did start off with 16. It's a good. That's like a standard minimum to start off with. Save a little money, then got a bigger, better kit.
Mochi says I'm almost about to be released, and then I'm gonna go get my lightsaber.
Wait,
Released from what?
release like you're about to finish? Like you've been edging this whole time?
You can't summon to the PC, Bill.
Like
I just
I
walk
said,
back
I said
into
I was
that.
almost done. Work.
Work.
I said I was almost done. And it's like, oh, I'm almost done too, Connor. I'm almost
I'm
done
about
too.
to be released.
Almost about to be released, and then I gotta get my lightsaber. What Mochi, what hilt did you get? I saw that you said dueling lightsaber. Is it just like a base level design from the company, or is it like based off of something from the movies?
Army stuff, man. Yeah, awesome.
Hell
Army
yeah.
stuff. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Beaky, but it has a 1 terabyte and 512. The 512 is the SSD. The 1 terabyte is the hard drive. So that 500 gig is gonna be for your Windows. So there's half of it already gone for your main Windows and like programs. And then your 1 terabyte is there for games, but games are gonna boot pretty slowly off of a spinning disk. But for a starter system, that's always something you can change. Like even though it's a Lenovo pre-built, I don't think changing that 1 terabyte or the SSD out should be too
No.
terribly difficult.
I just helped a buddy of mine upgrade his Lenovo pre-built. He had some extra like M.2s and SATAs he could add to it.
Yeah, upgrading shouldn't be too bad.
No, those are pretty easy.
Luke's hilt, let's go.
Nice.
That's so cool.
What?
Mochi
Luke's
was
hilt.
saying that he got Luke's hilt for the lightsaber. Is it green, or can he like change colors?
Could probably change.
Honestly, yeah, if it's a NeoPixel.
Yeah, NeoPixels are sick.
Whoever had
That's more
a
dank.
disk drive, just don't try playing like Rainbow Six Siege on there. You're gonna make everybody wait for like 4 minutes
Disk
just to
drive
load into
still
the
playing
match.
off disk. Remember, like Remember buying discs? I don't buy discs anymore.
I have a floppy disk drive in my PC case.
The last game that I bought that came on a disc was Diablo 3 that I got.
for the
For
Xbox.
PC.
Oh,
Well,
What's
like
up,
a PC
brothers?
game that came on a disc.
the last PC game I bought that was on a disc was when Skyrim was first released.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah.
I have
And
the.
you guys were like, what, 4?
I have the Elder Scrolls box set of all the CDs, and there's a CD for every single expansion to Morrowind. So there's like
Ooh,
6 CDs for
yes.
just Morrowind.
Yes.
Tanner, being the youngest Zoomer here, can you reply to Arctic Blaze's comment?
I knew
What's
that would
up,
just
brother?
cover you
There we
go.
completely.
Thank you.
It's Tuesday, brother. It's
Thank you.
Thursday, brother.
Hey, brother.
I have to ship my lost Vian home. I don't know what that
This
means.
is the last thing I gotta do is just install this cooler.
I'll be here through the case.
Yeah, I waited in line for the midnight showing. Not midnight showing, but midnight release of Skyrim at GameStop. And that was back when you actually had to wait till midnight. And it
On
was a game.
11/11/11.
Yeah,
Did you go see Zack Snyder's Immortals
I did.
right after that?
Yeah.
I have to ship
On
my
11,
Well,
11.
I worked in a movie theater during that
Oh,
time,
gotcha.
so I watched it after one of my shifts. But yeah, right when it came out
Okay. I just remember Skyrim and Immortals came out.
on the same day.
Hello, how's it going?
Mochi,
How's it going?
Never watched enough Seven Deadly Sins to know what Melody or
FSX
Well,
Gold.
yeah,
What
I've
is
never watched Seven
FSX
Deadly
Gold,
Sins.
bro? What is FSX?
SFX.
FSX.
Last
about?
PC game I got on a
FSX.
disc was FSX Gold.
The last
FSX.
midnight showing for a movie I went to was Attack of the Clones. I'm sorry you went to a midnight showing for the most mid Star Wars movie.
Attack of the Clones.
FSX sounds so familiar. Oh, Flight Simulator. Okay, yeah, it's the
life-size.
Flight Simulator.
I saw your thing, Mochi, about Melodious's Sacred Treasure. I haven't watched the 7 Deadly Frames.
I forgot. So we used to call
Flight
it.
Sim Gold.
Let's
Okay,
go.
gotcha. Yeah, I don't play Flight Sim. I play VTOL VR. And I turn on the Top Gun soundtrack, and I dogfight people guns only.
Seven Trapedy, how's it going?
Hello, sorry for bothering you. Someone boot that. Boot that shit.
I don't know how to do it, boy.
Fucking give
There
them
we
the
go,
hammer.
Bothered we are, but thank you.
Man.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I noticed that your PC's extended car warranty is not.
Yeah, I was about to say, your car's extended warranty.
Dude, I got this just
We
the other
should do that
day.
as an SI. We call people up just to mess with them. We're like, we're gonna call you about your PC's extended warranty.
Okay, I'm going to read this, but I need Connor to not answer this question because he's not going to have a good answer. Guys, do you have any tips on how to make monies? I'm trying to save up for a PC. I'm 20 bucks in.
I have so many fucking ways, so many easy ways to make money, man.
Connor's the
Yep,
expert
yep.
at a quick buck.
Dude,
Trappity, I would look into DoorDash if you got a car.
you got a door, you got a gym.
DoorDash. Look into the real estate market around you and see if you can be hired to pass out flyers door to door. It's a really easy.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
an easy job. You can bike and walk to whatever neighborhood you got a
accounting.
flyer
Now-
in.
It's really easy to.
Now look, everything they're saying, those are small bucks, all right? That's chump change. What I can offer you is real cash, like a lot of cash.
You want to make lots of money
Yeah.
fast?
You just, you know, I mean, you gotta be okay with
Or, yeah, as Kato says, just
Oh, Trappity's
borrow your mom's
13.
credit card.
borrowing your mom's
How do you
credit
make
card.
money at 13
I'm
years old?
13, BRW.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. When I was 13, I was flipping signs for like cash under the table. I was working in like a parking lot
lemonade.
pumpkin patch.
I was a dishwasher at 13
Yeah.
at a restaurant.
Yeah, I like they're like sell lemonade, shit like that. I like you get at that point you got to like learn how to make the money your own.
If you're
way.
only 13, then yeah, your best option is somewhat considered like chores or allowance.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers used to go around to all of our neighbors and be like, "Do you need yard work?"
yeah,
Or
And
if you-
since I lived in
yeah.
the woods,
Yard
yard
work's
work
a
was
big
a
one.
lot of work. We would
Yeah.
chop
Oh,
wood,
yeah.
cut trees, rake, and all that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah,
yeah, like yard work. That's fucking. People don't want to do that shit. Ooh, you know what? I found a buddy of mine told me that his little brother was going around offering to pick up dog poop.
yeah.
It's like, you have a
Yeah.
backyard full of dog poop? I'll pick it up and give me some cash.
I mean, even, yeah, just pet sitting, as Kato said.
Pet
Yeah,
sitting,
that's a classic
mowing
one.
lawns,
I watched
walking
dogs when I was little.
dogs.
I heard about someone here in Arizona. He was a kid that started his own trash can cleaning business. Where they go they would go to your house with all their equipment, clean out your trash can.
Drew says he was working at a water park as a cashier. I was getting into construction. I was like a little handyman to a dude that puts houses.
Bring back child labor.
Yeah.
You want to know why so many kids play Minecraft? They yearn for the mines.
You can give a 13-year-old some sandpaper and I'll make the drywall smooth.
No, I'm 100% into this. Like, kids need to be out there working. Working. I definitely was.
I was like carrying boards, like getting supplies. He'd be like, yo, I just ran out of some screws. I'd go fetch some like parts for whatever he was working on. Like, I'm gonna go wash off the paintbrush because he was doing this thing, or you know.
Mochi wants to know if there's a screen on that cooler.
Is there a screen on this cooler? No.
No, I don't. I think it's just the logo.
No, you would have to specifically order that.
But we do have
and we don't even sell.
No, we don't have any LCD.
We don't
cooler
sell
options.
LCD coolers.
But we do have our Meta Edition LS 720s.
You would have to special order.
Trappity said, I had an idea for a car detailing business for me and my friend to run. Like, we clean the inside really, really good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think,
that
honestly,
shit would go
man,
very
that's
well.
a really good idea because car detailing
and if you're
is
not,
expensive.
if you don't have an Instagram, posting what you're doing, make one right now. If you don't post the dumbest day-to-day things of your detailing business, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, man.
As dumb as whatever you're doing might feel in the moment, post it.
Yeah.
Share it. You just finished a dude's car, take a picture of it. Post
Take a picture.
That's how I
make a
started getting
joke.
into the PC industry, even though it was dumb PC builds or building it for my uncle or whatever. It was still, took a picture of it, made it look nice, put it on Instagram, and just took off from there.
Dude, you could do the same type of ad we did with the water for a car detailing business. That would be so funny.
That actually would be really good. Oh, that was who we inspired from. It was a car dealership.
Yeah, it was a car dealership.
Yeah.
They did that?
Yeah.
It's like an Acura
It was
dealership
like,
or something.
come down to this car dealership. Free car washes when you buy a car with us or whatever. I have Facebook, but I don't have any equipment like car vacuums.
If you have Facebook, you could also have Instagram.
And you can also have Facebook Marketplace.
And
So
Facebook
maybe that
Marketplace.
$20 can get you a vacuum.
Yeah.
Because Facebook Marketplace is a
shop
beautiful and magical and disgusting place
You
where
can
you
for
can
sure
find.
get like a used shop vac on.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of money that can be made on Craigslist too.
And then research the prices
removed
of
the personal
other
favors
detail
section.
businesses.
You just gotta go to like Mist Encounter.
No, that's still there?
Yeah.
How are they going to remove the personal favors? We keep that one.
Because the Mist Encounters is people trying to find love. I saw you standing here, and we made eye contact. Dude, I read that shit all the time. It's so funny.
I really
No,
miss the
no.
out-of-pocket ones.
Dude, what I love is going to Craigslist and going to the free section where it's just people trying to get rid of shit.
Oh, yeah. You
And just
might go to find a vacuum that way.
Dude, there you can find some cool stuff.
There's for sure
9
somebody
times out of
throwing
10
away
it's just
a
dirt
vacuum
and
cleaner.
rocks
Yeah.
from people like getting rid of it in their backyard or something.
Yeah. Cheap shop vac. If you can't find one, go to like Harbor Freight. Great place for cheap stuff.
Harbor Freight's got some some decent
Okay,
tools
I'm
for a
not
decent
old enough
price.
for Facebook Marketplace.
Now I have to ask you, if you choose any car, what would you buy? I would buy a Datsun 280Z. And
Really?
Yeah, man, I love
Really?
those. I love those. They're Porsches with none of the maintenance problems that Porsches have.
Yeah.
But they have Nissan problems.
like-
I had a 1985 300Z.
Those are nice.
I like
but
the
I like
old-
I like the way the
I had the
280Zs
T-tops
look.
and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
My dad had one before.
That was
I
a fun
born.
car.
I would have liked to have seen that.
But it still had Nissan problems.
Real quick, back to Trappity. If you're not old enough for Facebook Marketplace, hopefully you have someone that is, and if not, dude.
Look,
you can
we're at
get
that
away
point
with
where everything we've suggested, you've said you're not old enough or you can't do because you don't have money. You're a kid still. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing we can help you with.
And things like Facebook Marketplace not being like the correct age, regardless if you're young and you're trying to meet people on Facebook
And it's
Marketplace.
the internet.
have a
How do you
parent
not
help
just
you.
lie?
Either lie or have a parent help you. Like if you're serious about it and you want to make progress, asking for help is not the worst thing ever.
You guys notice Pornhub now asks if you're 18?
And if you live in Texas, you just can't access it at all.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just said screw you.
They're,
we're
they're
not
starting to
even
put
dealing
little
with it.
age walls on
The
there.
funniest thing to me is that they made that legislation, but like VPNs are a widely known thing now.
Weirder, they made that legislation involving not a single website. So they just assumed that every website was just gonna start verifying. Like, we don't have a guy for that. Who are you
Yeah.
sending your we're not gonna look at your driver's license. They just like Congress was like, oh yeah, they have a system for that. What?
Nope.
That's it. It's time for a furry-themed PC, inside and out floof, as far as the eyes can see.
Furbies themed PC.
We already did that in our React video. The furry themed PC.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we gotta.
exactly,
He's saying we
exactly.
gotta.
I
We
believe
gotta.
We need to
We gotta
build
make
one?
it ourselves.
I refuse to touch that PC.
Put a tail on it. That would be so funny.
Dude.
Wait, need to make a really normal PC build with just the tail and as you pan it? That's the only detail.
I want to incorporate one of the look
comments
at
on
me
that would be
look at me when
fucking
I say this,
hilarious.
one of the special tails into a PC build.
A butt plug tail. You can just say it.
That's what that's what the tail is implying. No one had to. We didn't have to say that.
Yeah, no. We
That's
weren't
okay.
talking. Were you talking about like just
That's
taking
okay.
a
Yeah.
tail and duct taping
we
it?
already knew what type
No,
of
I
tail
was
we were
already.
talking
I was
about.
looking at the back of this, going, "Where can I fit a butt plug?"
Rally Flow Bro says that's it. Put in the order and yeah, order a special case print from Chris as well.
dude.
Make him case print that.
I'll
To
do
this
it.
day, I don't know. Did we say this to Tanner? To this day, my favorite custom backplate was the OnlyFans girl. This guy had a image of his favorite OnlyFans model with her like username and everything.
It's very custom
And
request.
she was like pretty much naked, mostly naked, and doing a Poison Ivy
Safe for work
cosplay.
content.
What's her at?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I don't remember. Do you still have everything saved? You
Yes,
have all
he
your
does. Go back and
Yes,
find
he
that.
does.
Yeah,
His
all your
backups from,
designs
like
saved.
2 years ago.
I don't
But
know
that
who the
one,
person
one's my
was.
favorite one so far. I'm like, damn, that's
The funniest part about that,
no shame right there, and I love it.
whoever that creator was didn't really exist anymore. They've been sitting on that picture for a while.
Why do you say that?
Like when I had to go back and look up who that was. 'cause
Oh,
I
they was
had
all
to-
gone?
I got to do my homework 1st. Yeah, that person didn't exist anymore.
Oh man. So then it could have been like in memorial and dedication to him.
It might have been.
I actually ended up buying a Deep Cool AK400 digital cooler a few months back, and it's so cool. Yeah. I like all of Deep Cool's newer style air coolers.
They're clean.
They're
The
all
Assassin
so
coolers and
clean.
stuff.
Oh, the Assassin coolers are very nice.
Who
What's
did
the
the
PC for? Is it
Mystique?
for a customer? Yes, it is for
Mochi.
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 I was gonna say Mochi or Muchi.
Mochi? Mochi?
Mochi.
Even better, there's a place that sells Amazon returns where I could get PC parts for like $7. I got a couple of PSU, CPU coolers, case fan sets, and a GPU from them. Okay, I might look into that. That's actually kind of cracked strategy if you live in Arizona, especially Phoenix, because we have so many Amazon warehouses and fulfillment centers there.
Dude, there's one right around the corner
Yeah,
from here.
exactly. And there's so many places that you can go to just buy the excess or the lost shit. So, yeah.
Squad is awesome. Helps me with leadership and learning communication skills. Evolve from that to Tarkov.
No, do not recruit more people to Tarkov.
Let me tell you about this game called Tarkov.
No, I
Do
would
you
say
hate yourself?
Do you hate yourself
realistically-
and have really good communication skills?
realistically,
Have I got a game for you?
realistically, maybe 6 days in Fallujah. Okay, maybe 6 days in Fallujah.
And then Tarkov.
Ready or not, 6 days in Fallujah.
Ready or
Don't
not
do
is
Tarkov. Tarkov is like playing stocks for a crack addict. Should I go with the 4080 Super or AMD Ryzen RX 7900 XTX?
If you can get either or, then the 4080 Super.
Yeah.
They're a lot more than
I'd go
But
with
if you
$20
can't
at that
find
point.
one, then the 7900 XTX is an amazing option as well.
Nikkei, why not a 4080? The 4080 Super is actually cheaper.
Yeah,
I
it
know
since it kind
this
of
'cause-
replaced it for the most part. Drew, how many hours do I have on Tarkov?
Don't
Too
ask
many.
that.
Too many.
How?
Too many.
Too many? Yeah, same. Actually, I have nothing compared to Chris. It's like a fraction of it, but it's still way too much.
I might have just passed 4,000.
Damn.
I'm at like 400.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's over 5 years
Yeah.
of my most played game.
I quit it for like 6-7 months. And then Chris got me back into it.
I think the only
Do what
game
I
I've
can.
ever played nearly that much would probably be Skyrim.
Having my new PC, I can play full graphics. Yeah. How do you look up Amazon warehouse deals? I want you to take the last half of your sentence and paste it into Google.
Amazon warehouse deals.
Question mark.
You only wrote that with a question mark. It implied it's a question.
There's a company here in Phoenix. It's called like Sumo Liquidating or something.
Yeah.
They go around and buy
Yeah.
pallets and pallets
Yep.
from these distribution companies and then sell them in their warehouse for
It is
crazy
like honestly
cheap.
the best way to get peripherals for free, like almost free. It's like $4 for a keyboard and like a mouse.
What is
it's so
Party
good.
Animals? It's terrible on my 5600X, and the only thing I had open was Streamlabs while recording Party Animals. My temps were 94 degrees on.
Party Animals sounds like a good porn game I'd play. Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe the other one.
What's your video
The
idea,
other one.
Trappity?
Oh, the other Party
The
Animals.
other Party Animals. Guys, I have a video idea I could share. It's about a PC build. Go for it, dude. What's up?
I did try
doesn't
that.
Come up in South Africa.
That might be your issue.
Yeah, if you're in South Africa, you might have an issue getting U.S. Warehouse overstock things.
Yeah.
I would
don't
imagine
think it'll
there's a
make it that
lot
far.
less.
Just like
a
all
lot less
Americans,
Amazon
we are
warehouses
very
over there.
overstocked with a lot of things here.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
For me, there's a store I go to. They buy the pallets and sell items for cheap. Yeah, there's a couple places around here, and then there's people like Facebook Marketplace in Arizona is like the Wild West, man.
I love like just scrolling
Yeah.
through Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp, like I said, Craigslist.
Dude,
It's no holds barred on shit
it's
you can
so
find.
perfect because there's so many people moving out here as well. So you're getting like product from like California, Texas. Like there's just everything on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, and yeah. Funny, my job is literally Amazon but Army style.
Hell yeah.
Are you supply?
In demand?
Or like
My mom was
inventory,
Army supply.
Like inventory. and, like,
Literally no freaking
stuff?
shit. Both of my parents were in the military.
Why are you talking like that?
Cause I thought it was funny, Connor.
You thought wrong.
I was just trying to sound like you.
You're witnessing the result.
I don't sound like that.
I have a 6500 XT that was putting in work on all low.
Interesting.
After the conversion, my 4080 cost about
I don't know why Party
$1,400.
Animals would be taxing your system that much.
Is that just like the fun version of like Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I guess so. 94 degrees.
Mochi
what kind of
is
cooler you got
supply.
on there?
That's cool. My mom was Army supply.
Nice.
Turn the PC on.
What's up?
Nothing. He was just
Turn
responding
the
to
turn the
somebody
PC
else.
on. Oh
It
yeah,
was
no,
funny.
literally just one sec.
It is
Oh,
actually
okay. He's
very
talking about
close.
you. Yeah, he's like
Just
he's
turning us
Oh,
Exciting.
turn the
Back here.
PC on.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Hey.
Hey, yo. What you doing in there?
I was gonna lick it, but then I thought, no, that's a
That
little too
was
far.
that was no. Solar Holler just says nice.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Nice.
Trust me, I know how to talk to
If I was
girls.
gonna rate that moment out of 100, it'd be 69.
Noise.
Is there anyone that's a photographer here? There's a few.
I am a professional
We have
photographer.
a couple content people that are.
I am though.
Professional.
Make sure you put that Connor sticker in there, of course.
Yes, I mean, I guess you're not wrong, Tanner. You get paid to do it professionally.
I did it before here.
I had to do photography
But
to
now,
get here.
now you've had to stoop so low to come work
Yeah,
for
make sure you
Meta
guys sign it as well.
Yep.
Remember, Mochi wants it signed.
Coolio, so let's put it back together and let's turn it on.
Let's take it apart.
I'm all done.
I want to take it back apart though.
You want to take it all back apart?
Yeah. I want
take
to.
it all
Can we
back
start
apart?
over? Mochi, would it be cool if we
Hard,
just
it's hard to tell what's
if we
going on.
started
since it's all
over real
black.
quick?
Yeah, let's
I
start over
think
from
Connor
beginning.
missed a thing that he's gonna have to now go back.
Oh wait, where's
and,
the paperwork? This might not even be yours.
and Although I haven't actually looked at the paperwork, I'm sure it is though. Not that your username is gonna be the same name on your order, but
It's a party game and it's very physics involved, similar to Gang Beasts and all of the characters. Oh, this is the Microsoft game that they did. Yeah, I remember seeing this at E3 or whatever it's called now. And I was like, wow, that's Gang Beasts, but they have tails.
my idea is to build a PC with an NZXT H6 Flow with an NZXT motherboard, the B651, a Z790 XT, and a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Awesome. NZXT fans, NZXT Kraken. Would it be a good vid? For sure. Are you local?
Actually-
Are we building it for you?
He kind of cooked on that one.
I think we have done a Kraken flow.
I've literally
build.
done like
that same build.
pretty much
We could
except
just
for
do
the
a whole video talking about NZXT and like how there's an ecosystem.
Now the one thing that we haven't done is a NZXT motherboard with the case and cooler and fans.
yeah. No, not here at Meta. No.
Yeah. I've done some NZXT board builds.
Yeah. I
but
did
yeah,
I did one just for a buddy.
They're very.
I gotta go
very
get my
niche.
face.
Double checked already, Chris. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Joe.
I gotta go get. Oh, do you want? You can. Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
We'll give it a second. Go grab whatever you need.
I was
no
gonna grab my face to put in there, but I guess I could turn it on.
I mean, XTX, not XT. Yeah, no, all good. All
not a
within
bad
reason.
idea.
If you're looking at getting something like that, and you mentioned it was for content. Are you local to Arizona? If you're nearby, we can
3,
put that together for you.
2. I forgot what comes next.
Shit. 7.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's why.
It would help if it was plugged in.
It would help if it was plugged in.
I look down and the cord's just like going that way across the room. It's like, well. Awesome.
Give that a second. That M will turn on. There we go. There's the RAM, and then the M will turn on in just a minute.
Low of RGB on the LS720 fans up top there.
Then
nice
we have
and
all the
clean.
RGB. I love this case for the RGB lines that
Yeah.
come through. You can change colors and designs. I don't know how well we can see it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get to the.
Or just sync it to the
I'm
motherboard.
gonna get the lights pulled up here real quick for a little reveal. Front white.
Let me go get my. I gotta put my face on here.
Trappity wants us to make that PC because it's the one he wants. Why no NVIDIA, Trappity?
First you need to get a job, right? to pay for the PC.
Yeah.
We just talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah. I like this build. It's clean. It's like not
What,
too much
Todd?
RGB.
Looking at me like I owe you something.
Yeah, very nice system.
For
Very,
what?
very nice. We do a lot of builds in the Evo. RGB is definitely a cult classic now in the PC building world. It's like the 6 or 7 iteration of that same case. This is pretty much what I build all day, every day for water cooled
All
builds.
day, every day.
Yep.
Ow.
What was the case guide? It's the 011 Evo RGB. This has
Alrighty.
this corner post is actually removable on this case, so that when you meet the two pieces of glass together, it just has a nice like seam right there.
Whoop. There's my face.
Does anyone else use NVIDIA frame generation? No, my GPU is not that fancy. NVIDIA is overpriced and so expensive. Depends.
As far as the frame generation goes, I have a Dell G15 Ryzen Edition laptop with a 3050 in it. So whenever I'm playing Cyberpunk, I have a little bit of frame generation going on there. I
Yeah,
have a little
that's
bit
a
of
good system to be working with
DLSS going on, just because I need it to
Mochi.
make the game playable.
It said it looks amazing. I'm gonna head out though. All good, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Glad we could build your stream or
Hell
build your
yeah.
stream on system. And
Build.
you know what I'm trying to say. It turned out awesome. So thank you for hanging out with us.
Build your stream on
Build your
system.
stream on system. I started saying that backwards and committed to it.
Sweet home Alabama.
Nick, I could be mistaken. Maybe it
What?
doesn't have frame generation.
I like PC guides, clean, not too much RGB. I like it, dude. Even with my more expensive water cooled builds, I enjoy some non-RGB fans. I think it can look very, very clean, and it doesn't always have to be this light show disco ball sitting in your room all the time.
No. And it looks
Yeah.
very dark in the camera, of
It
course.
does. We dimmed it down a little bit, but the windows are tinted and there's film on it, so if we
Yeah.
pop that off, it'd be a little more clear. How often do you guys go live? We try to go once a week. We missed a couple weeks though, just from trying to catch up on other content. But next week, same time, same place. Hopefully we'll have another stream for you.
Thursdays at 2 p.m.
Thursdays
Mountain
at 2
Standard.
p.m. at all your favorite streaming platforms.
or whatever the mountain
So
time is.
RedTube?
Arizona time.
We do it on RedTube?
Yeah.
Next week is not with Zach. He might show up real quick, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be these two and probably me behind the camera again.
Yep. Usually just us.
Or you're gonna watch my baby
Nice to
face
guys
yap
everyone for
at
the
you
collection.
for
Exactly, Barney.
you? Oh, that was a cool one.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Exactly. Same bat people.
I don't
Nick,
have
you've
anything.
been asking.
I don't have a joke.
Has Nick been the one asking about Zach the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just always assume no, he will not be here.
He's here for guest appearances.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
he's got-
assume
he's
when it
got-
always for the live stream. Always assume the answer is no.
He's got bigger
What state are you guys in?
responsibilities.
We're in Arizona. We're in Phoenix, just south of the airport. As far as the charge for building customer systems, that kind of depends on what all you're looking to have. If you're bringing us parts, if we're picking out parts, if we're just slapping it together for you, let us know. You can always reach out to us when it comes time to build your system. Yeah. All depends. Yeah, Kato. Pretty much.
Zach only
Disappears
stops
like
to
a
make a
fart.
dumb joke
Like a
and then
fart in the wind.
disappears like a fart in the wind. Perfect.
Good way to put it. He was the guy that makes some jokes on the shorts, as I'm asking when I see him more. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's got jokes. I think he's
Just
got
so
more
you
jokes
know,
than all
those
of us
jokes,
combined.
I wrote those jokes.
Someone had to
Those are
write
my
those
jokes.
jokes.
Oh God.
Someone's got to be the ghostwriter. Barney, good to see you, dude.
It's good
And
to
we'll
see
catch
you,
next
Barney.
time. Hopefully everything is good with your graphics card. Definitely try reseating it.
Oh, no, no.
Remember, you better not be
oh,
playing
yeah, yeah,
anything
forgot.
other than Avatar.
Yeah, and of course, you have to beat it. If you beat it
Legally,
once, you have to beat it
legally,
again.
you're not allowed to.
You will
so.
have James Cameron at your door.
Yep.
He will send you down in a submarine and implode
And
it.
at max difficulty. Nick wants to know who you are.
Dude,
Come
max difficulty on
here.
Avatar is annoying. Don't say that.
Come here.
Me?
Nick wants to know who wrote them.
Seen that guy yet.
Who
Who's
wrote
this
what?
guy?
Who
Who's,
wrote?
who's, who's the voice?
Who this
Oh,
guy?
Tanner did. I did.
Who is this dude?
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Oh, don't do that. I wrote it.
This guy. Right here. That's Tanner. He's our new host. Our new content guy.
Our new our
Keeps the wheels of progress turning around here.
Well, if you call that turning, I mean
It's
very
fine. We have Jason Statham on our side.
Here
Wait,
we go.
what?
Jason Statham.
a goddamn megalodon?
It's a
Fucking Meg. It's a goddamn megalodon.
He's one of those actors, like the guy that plays Superman. That'd be Henry Cavill. That'd be hilarious if he was secretly just the biggest nerd ever. He is like getting
Yeah.
into PC
Just
gaming
if
and
he-
wants
if
to
he
like
was- if
stream
he
and
was the
stuff.
VC nerd?
Jason Statham would be a fucking awesome dude to be into that.
Does Tanner control the Twitter? No, I don't. That is all
Barely
Zach.
see. Oh, it's hurting my eyes.
I control. I make all the content for.
Just put on your back.
What are you doing, Connor? I make all the content for Instagram, TikTok,
I put this is
and
underwear.
YouTube.
This is someone's
Shorts.
American flag underwear. I stole it from a stripper. Now I wear it on my head. Don't smell that great.
Well, that's where we found it.
It was a male
Yeah,
stripper.
Cavill plays a lot of games. He's really cool.
Henry Cavill is making a Warhammer tabletop show
Yeah.
where he's the DM essentially on Amazon. I'm so excited.
That'd be
Amazon is popping off. We didn't even talk about Fallout today. Dude. I wish we talked about Fallout. I would have had
Next
another.
week, I'll be done with Fallout.
Yeah,
and we'll
yeah.
reconvene.
Let's talk about it next week.
Yep.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Alrighty, up. We'll wind down stream there. Thank you guys for joining us on this lovely Thursday. It is
Connor
almost 4 o'clock
feeling
our time, so we got a little
himself.
bit to wrap up, and we will be heading out. So, adios. So long. So long. Farewell. Anyways,
Bye.
thank you. Adios.